Wait a minute. The bird. Do y'all hear the birds? The birds are like very vocal today. Okay.
So what's up? Christopher with Mahogany Media. What questions do you have? Good.
How do people know you?
They know me from being in 2011. When I Cypher champ, they know me from the music I put out. They know me from some royalty videos, country hustle. I'm that guy.
You're that guy.
I'm that guy.
When's the last time we interviewed? Like, video interview?
Long ass time ago, probably. Probably over there in the studio, I think.
Down the street?
Yeah, Young Pros.
Okay, so that's been like a couple of years.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
What's been going on past couple of years?
A lot of shit. Personal and music stuff, but on music stuff, it's good. I just released a lot of shit. Like I put out free EP called Love Is Evil. I also put out Halfway Home, which is the best of Jack D that you can find on YouTube. A lot of it. Working on the Southern Royalty Project, and I got a new album to come out. And I've done like all this shit in like a year, so I've been doing a lot of shit. Sorry for saying shit so much.
Yeah, you did say shit a lot.
I do a lot of shit. And I'm really good at doing a lot of shit.
You are. Okay, let's walk back here.
But
We're gonna have a historical moment. Cause this
remember this.
This is where Jack D found his manhood.
Yeah. Hold on. Skinny jean lyrics that make rappers look dick.
Do you remember your semifinals verse?
Oh yeah. I can rap to you right now. I have to rap it. I mean, I'll rap it anytime.
Okay, rap it right now.
Rap used to make them clap, now it's just making them laugh. It's like 30 little Waynes and a Drake and a half. I'ma try taking a stab, giving them something original, that spiritual, subliminal, strange, lyrical, miracle. They hear it, so they wondering, how does he do it? Well, I hypnotize minds and I force them to like my music. Of course, I'm just lying stupid, telling them a joke, not lying and relying on the rhyme by selling dope and selling hope to the folks that are wondering what happened to rap. Why is this white boy Jack now whacking back, smacking, tackling, track facts? Because when I'm spitting, never that fiction. That's why my fan base exists, and everyone from convicts to Christians. Listen, I'm blowing up. Bomb was just dropped. I'm a vet. If you're a virgin, then your cherry was just popped. I must stop killing it. It's time for me to finish it. I got skinny jean lyrics that make rappers look ridiculous. I told you. I remember everything I've ever wrote without even thinking about it. I just remember.
Ever.
And a lot of times, like, this is another cool thing about me. Once I write something down, it can be fucking 3-minute long rap. And once I write it down, I read it one time, and I'll forever remember it to the day that I die. I basically remember everything I've ever wrote or came up with.
What is it? Why are you one of the few that doesn't write things? Like, you come into the studio with stuff memorized. Why is that? Is there a certain reason why?
I don't like to. I don't know. I honestly don't know, but also I don't like it to sound like I'm reading it off paper either. You know, that's another thing, because you can kind of tell in some songs, like when somebody sitting there and read it's like they're fucking, you know. I don't like that. I like to know what I'm gonna say. And like I said, a lot of times, these days, my songs, I just kind of mentally put them together in my mind. I just go over them, till I basically wrote them in my mind, if that makes sense. You know, it's not like freestyle, because I know what I'm gonna say, but I don't actually have to write it a lot, so I don't really need to care much. Notebooks with me.
The last time we did like Life After, you were in a different situation.
Oh yeah.
So I kind of want to talk about life after the life after.
Let's see. I'm just saying on personal shit. That number one, I got a divorce. and I'm also drug-free and sober.
Woo, high
I may be
five.
drunk as shit still, but I am fucking drug-free.
But it's far from where he used to be.
Yeah, because you didn't know, nobody really knew. Around the whole time that you knew me and you seen me, and then y'all from these videos, I was high as a motherfucker the whole time. So just so you know that I'm.
So
not
what made you decide to get sober?
Oh, shit, being broke, honestly. Just mean, you know, I don't know. It's just different reasons, but yeah, that went on about 4 or 5 years. So I mean, it's hard to do. You know what I mean? So if you did it that fucking long, it's a hard thing to quit and stop doing. But you know, I talked about it in the Southern Royalty video, which I shouldn't have did. That's the first thing I said. I was fucking hooked on pain pills, but yeah, I did it myself too. No help, no nothing. You know, so pretty cool.
You think so? Why was it that was there any point in the Cypher where you were thinking about what is that?
That's the JD tattoo.
Okay.
Oh,
was there any point in the Cypher where you were like, I have to get sober, or did you feel like that's what was pushing you through?
That's what. Alright. Okay. You remember? This is what I want to say. You remember, Christy, the first night you met me? The first night you met me, over there when we did Heat 1. And you remember I was rapping. I was like.
And sweating a lot. Yeah.
And I'm back in the building. Little Wayne mind frame, I've got no ceilings, but I got a feeling that it's going down. Vow to put it down with a style that'll make my town proud. Now I'm about to get them like a bit here and sick 'em. Every track of Jackson's a victim, and now that I'm back in your systems, I'm a killer. Watch this flow sicker than syphilis, outrageous and ridiculous. They don't play this, I'm sick of it. I need medication and I'm out to my destination. The radio station rotations, I'm just too honest to fake it, too determined to make it. Got success undressed and I'm about to rape it. You can't escape it, so face it. I'm coming to win. Rhymes are enlightening, bringing that lightning and that thunderous wind. I got a hunger within, it'll never be filled. And when they ask you where I'm from, you can tell them where.
Alright, that was me, not on pain pills, right?
Okay.
I didn't have any. And I wasn't even gonna go because of it, but I went anyway, and that's why you kind of looked like I was nervous. I had no confidence. I was already nervous. That made it worse, you know. And then when I came back here on the semifinals, rap used to make them clap, now it's just making them laugh. It's like 30 little Waynes and a Drake and a half. I'ma try taking a stab, giving them something original. The spiritual, subliminal, strange, lyrical miracle. They hear it, so they wondering, how does he do it? I hypnotize minds and I force them to like my music. Of course I'm just lying stupid, I'm telling a joke, not lying. Every line that I rhyme about selling dope, I'm selling hope to the folks that are wondering what happened to rap. And why is the white boy Jack not whacking back the smack and attack the track? Facts is what I'm spitting, never that fiction. That's why my fan base is listening. Everyone from convicts to Christians, listen, I'm blowing up. A bomb was just dropped. I'm a vet if you're a virgin and your cherry was just popped. I must stop killing it. Time for me to finish it. I got skinny jean lyrics that make rappers look ridiculous and dumb. If you notice, I was like,
you were.
I was high as a motherfucker. That's why. You know?
Oh.
And
what about the finals?
Finals, I was fucking should have died.
I can never make it in the music because I was too ugly. But I thought to myself, that's crazy.
I went ape shit in the finals. You know this. Like I said, I should have died that night, honestly. But a lot of people don't know it's my first show too. First actual show.
I didn't know that until after,
first
but yeah.
Show. And they were like, you did so damn good. How the fuck was that the first show? I was like, so fucking nervous that it turned out good, you know.
Most people don't know, but there was drama the night before, and I almost thought you weren't gonna come.
You know that. Nobody else knows that. God.
It was drama. He was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get there, but I'm gonna make it.
That's like I said, like, I don't know. Like I said, being divorced and not on pills, like it's a lot easier for me with everything. You know, like with the music, I can actually focus on it. You know, so that was another stress. Relationship stress was a key factor of me being so damn high. And can I give advice to people that are gonna do shows, their first shows or whatever? it's gonna sound stupid as hell, but this is how I approached that first show, and it really helps me. This is really what I do. You know how people say, imagine that everybody in the crowd's naked. You ever heard that type of thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well me, being a white guy and rapping in rap music, this is, it trips me out, but it's really what I do. I tell myself before I do it that they're gonna boo me and they're gonna hate this shit. Like, they're not gonna like this. I'm gonna get booed. I tell myself that every time, and I don't know why, but it's like, I like it, you know what I mean? Because it's like, it's gonna go bad, so it's like I'm fighting to keep it from going bad. And then also at the same time, if it did go bad, go downhill, I expected it, and I was ready for it, you know? So, but that's never actually happened. Honestly, I do some good shows, man. Motherfucker, son. I realize that too, like, if I'm not nervous, it's gonna suck. Like, I have to be nervous. That's part of my thing, I guess, mentally.
Now, I remember talking about the label country rapper, and you not really liking that label because you don't feel like that. Talk about that a little bit, about people labeling you now. Like,
we did Country Hustle, and that was the first. That introduced me to a lot of people that didn't know me before, and it's a great song, and it was a country rap song, you know. But we did it for a reason, you know. It's like, because I'm actually from the country, you know, so it's like, this makes sense for me to do this. And then it did good too, you know, people love it, they still love it. I'm still kind of known for country wrestling, that's cool, you know, I'm not trying to not be, you know what I mean? But I just don't want to, and basically it's the country rap that's out right now, the mainstream country rap. That's why I don't want a part of that, because it's fucking boo-boo.
And why do you think, is it because they don't represent the country, or is it just
No, I think it's because they're trying to all follow a couple people that were good at it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just like with rap, like you have a twerk song come out and it does good. Every fucking rapper's making twerk songs now. You know what I mean? It's like, when country singers come out with a rap influenced song, they all try to do it. You know what I mean? It's that type of thing. It's watered down.
Okay, well, and let's talk about another label while we're on the subject of being, I don't know, what do people call you, like Jack the White Rapper? Is that a label, or do people just say Jack D? Like, are you defined by your race?
I don't know. I let them do that. You know what I mean? I'm just Jack. But I'm sure people do. You know what I mean? But I don't really pay attention to it. But I will say this, a lot of times, like, years ago, it'd be like, someone see me in public, it's like, that's that white rapper guy. But now when they see me in public, it's like, that's that white rapper guy. If you understand what I'm saying.
So it's different in the way, like, the mood of how they receive you now. Did you get that in the Cypher? Was that a big deal, or did they accept you as a rapper instead of a white rapper?
I don't know. You know, I think they accept me as a white rapper through the Cypher, but by the end of the Cypher, they expect me as a rapper. You know what I mean?
I know you did another interview where somebody had talked to you about Macklemore's rise to fame and everything, and like I told you off camera or whatever, I don't really want to talk about that. I'm a Macklemore fan, so, you know, it's beside the point. But being a minority in this genre, like, have you faced any of that? I know you're in a small town in Shreveport and stuff like that, but you said not so much in the Cypher, but in music itself.
No, you know, I've said it before too. It's it's actually an advantage. That's kind of fucked up to say, but I think that it is. It really is, because I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like there's a lot of, if you had a black artist right here standing beside me and we rap the exact same thing, more people would be like, the white boy's fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? Not even pay attention if we just said the same fucking thing. It's just because I'm white, you know. I don't know. It's easier for me to impress people and shock them. I really don't like that. You know what I mean? I wish it wasn't like that, but it's like that. So. But no, it's like I said, it's problems, you know, of course, but it's more personal issues than in the actual business side of it. From just people disliking me without knowing anything about me, thinking that I wish I'm black and all this shit, you know. But not in the business side. It's always been good.
And what you said is what a lot of female rappers say too. It's like, you know, it's an advantage because people don't expect them to be good.
Yeah.
So even if they're halfway decent, it's like, oh my God, you know. It sucks. So do you feel like you use it to your advantage, or do you just rap how you normally would?
I mean, I rap how I normally would, but it just kind of comes to my advantage. I don't have to try to, you know, make it that way.
I was watching this, somebody was talking about how Eminem was accepted because he grew up listening to, like, you know, legendary black rappers or whatever. Yeah. Tell people who you grew up listening to, because that's something we've talked about, but I don't think you've ever said on camera.
It's, you know, and the last interview I did too, I left out, like, crucial part of the reason I rap, you know. Like, I always say Bone Thugs and Harmony, which is true. That's like, that was what introduced me to real rap, you know what I mean? Real rap, you know, as far as actual rap music. But another CD, I say all the time, people look at me crazy because now he's like a country singer type thing. But 1998 Devil Without a Cause CD by Kid Rock, that was one of the main reasons. That kind of made me want to rap. You know, as far as like Bone Thugs and Harmony, I love rap now. I heard Kid Rock, Devil Without a Cause, made me want to be a rapper. And he had bars back then. It was awesome. He said, and it reminded me of myself, and you know what I'm talking about. He said, raw, real rock rule. I sample anything I like. It never gets sick. At 18, I had a badass attitude. When I turned 19, I was touring with Ice. I was like, get right, get right. Nobody listen to that shit. He used to go hard, you know. And it's just like, I remember my mama listened to it. You know what I mean? Like, that whole CD was just like a universal CD that everybody could like. That's kind of how I try to make the music too. You know.
You remind me a lot of him. And who else? It was Bone, Kid Rock.
Oh yeah, had a group called Twisted. But not Twisted. A lot of people think I'm talking about Twisted, but this group called Twisted. They were underground and kind of fucking crazy. You know, they wore contacts and did crazy shit. But they had some really good songs. And another reason I kind of, I want to say, started writing. You know what I mean? Other than wanting to do it or falling in love with it, they kind of make me want to write songs. You know?
So it was seeing, do you think it was seeing people that looked like you in rap that made you want to do that?
Yeah, kind of people that, I don't know, people that were kind of talking about shit that I knew about too. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Like, a lot of that Kid Rock stuff was like just simple ass shit that everybody does, you know, or knows about. So, yeah, stuff looked like me, talking about shit that I knew about at that age.
Okay, now you had given advice to people about what to do before the show, or what you do before the show.
Yes.
If you had any advice for, I don't want to say rappers, lyricists, because I consider you a lyricist.
Yeah.
So if you had advice from what you've learned in the past few years or whatever, as far as the business as a whole, because I think you've grown in the business and not just in your lyricism.
Yeah.
So if you had any advice for like current indie artists or up and coming indie artists, what would it be?
Yeah. I would say that you can, like, number one, you know, don't depend on somebody else to do shit. You know what I mean? If you want to get known and have fans, you got to be the one. Like, you can have managers, people that push you around, you know, push you and make you get known, but it's really up to you as far as, you know, the way you promote it. And internet, you know, you need to be really heavy on the internet, even if it drives motherfuckers crazy. I'll post my videos all fucking day, but people gonna play it, you know, they're gonna see it, they're gonna watch it eventually. And but yeah, so just promote yourself. And it's, a lot of people don't know, but you can actually make money from the shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as like an actual record deal, that may never ever happen for me, you know. But if it don't, I'm still proud of everything I did, and I actually do make extra money from it. I'm gonna say this real quick. I put out Halfway Home, like I said, it's all music I previously recorded, so I didn't spend no money going to record it or anything like that. I recorded one new song. Altogether, it cost me $100. The amount of money I've already made off Halfway Home is fucking stupid. I've made money off halfway home. Like seriously, like more money than I've ever made off any CD, and I'm not really sure why. You know, and like I said, I guess I got a little buzz going. I'm not trying to say I'm making a shitload of money. I'm not, you know, but I do make. I can go buy groceries from rap music. You know what I mean? When I need to, or get gas, go to work. You know. By the way, I do work. People think this is like my career and I just live off of it. No,
He has a real job. So what advice would you give to like a little white boy in the country somewhere who wants to be a rapper?
I'll just tell them that, you know, it is fucking possible, you know, because it's possible. You know, and another thing, it don't matter where you're from, you know, you can still get a buzz going, you know, you can still be known or accepted, you know, as long as you work for it. And like I said, just believe in yourself, you know. Just as long as you believe in yourself, you can do it, you know. You know, don't try to impress people or ride people's nutsacks to try to get somewhere. You know, just do it. Just work on getting yourself out. If you believe in yourself, eventually everybody else will. That's something I always say, you know, because, I don't know, confidence is a motherfucker, you know, self-esteem, so, you know, the kids at my hometown, I go perform for the whole fucking school, and like my son goes to school there, so it's cool for him. Like he comes out, he actually performs, he'll sing, he'll dance, he'll do all kinds of stuff, but they get me to do that every year, and I talk to the kids actually. You know, I have a little speech I give them, like, you know, about believing in yourself and don't let nobody kind of control your future, you know. Don't let them tell you what you can't do. But yeah, so I talk to those little kids in the country, you know, in my country, in my hometown. So.
Do you ever have them come back and say, I have a rap, or they want to rap for you? Do they ever want to rap for you?
There's like, I hope somewhere he's watching this. There's this little guy, and he was like, Jack D, what's up? Smile, I don't know. Like, he could be like 13 shit, I don't know. But he's little as hell, and I was kind of like, what's up? You know? And anyway, I've heard that little guy rap. And for his age, like, he knows how to rap, you know what I mean? Like, he can seriously rap, and to be that good that young, it's crazy. But, yeah, so that one little guy, I don't even know his name. Hopefully he'll be the one to carry it on.
What advice would you give to Gavin if he decides one day he wants to be a rapper?
I'm gonna tell Gavin not.
What?
Yeah. Nah, if he wanted to, I would teach him everything I know and help him. I want him to sing. Like, if he tries to make music, I want him to be a singer, you know, and not rap.
Why?
Cause I was just gonna say cause I can't. You know what I mean? That's kind of my thing. Cause if I could sing, I'd probably just sing. You know what I mean? I can get away with some shit every now and then, but I'm not a singer, you know. And if I could sing, I'd probably just sing, but I can't, you know.
No,
Nothing for him is should be quiet. But like I said, I hope he's like a doctor or something. You know what I mean? Not a rapper. I don't want him to do that. But if he did, then you know, I'd help him.
And we talked about this before, like how your music has changed now that you're, I don't want to say out of that situation, but a sober mind,
yeah.
You know, and having grown after the Cypher and stuff like that. How do you feel like your music has changed, or you changed as an artist?
Really just, I always would kind of try to talk about shit that I knew about, but not to the extent that I do now, you know. Like, I don't know, I try to make songs that I know people are going to relate to, because it's what I'm really doing, you know. As long as you talk about something you actually know about, it's impossible for somebody to not love it. I mean, we all have the same type of problems, kind of, you know. So I just try to make better music than what I've been doing, and also kind of, I don't want to say away from rap, because I love rap, you know, but I try to make it different to where if you don't like rap, you can still like me. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of songs like 2 Weeks Notice and Love Is Evil, a lot of guitars in them, and you know, it can attract different people. But also, hip hop fans can enjoy it too. I don't know. I just got better with composing songs, not rapping. You know what I mean? As far as concepts and the hooks and telling stories in them, and I got a lot better with that. Gentleman Jack, and I said that I'm not saying a lot of people thinking it's gonna be the last CD and then I'm quitting, you know, and that's not what it is. But it is gonna be like my last solo one for a while, if not for good. And the reason I say that is because I can't do no better than this is. I can't do no better than this. If I ever feel like I can do better than this, I'll come with another solo album. But other than that, and me and Hugh Rawls got a Southern Royalty project. That's another thing. So I'm saying mainly solo album. You know what I mean? It will be the last solo album for me for a while, but it's gonna be fucking amazing. And it's 7 different songs, 7 different styles of music, based off 7 different emotions. And like, I have a rock song, I have a country rap song, I have an R&B song, I have a semi-gospel song, I have a club song, and I have this nasty rap song. You know, it's raw hip-hop, bar shit. It's like covers every type of music I possibly can do. And every one of them's like a single. Every song on it's like a single.
So why now? Why do you feel like now is the time to put this, I don't want to call it final, but this most epic album out?
Because I just, you know, another thing, I did Halfway Home, which is the best of Jack D. And I took every song that was ever important or mattered or anybody loved, and I put it all on one CD and I pressed it up to get it going. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that way I know, like, starting over. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't plan to do another CD. It shit just happens, kind of. You know, I come up with one good song, 2 good songs. I'm like, this is worth the CD. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just time because I got a little buzz going too. You know, I feel like I kind of got my 2011, 2012 buzz kind of coming back, and not so much in Freeport, but like where I'm from. You know, a lot of people know me now and support it.
Good job.
Good, huh?
Tell everybody bye.
My name is Jack D. I'm living in Louisiana. I'm 1/2 of Southern Royalty, son.
Jack just flashed me.
And yeah. Jack Gaspar, Facebook, Twitter, they be winning.
Everybody, welcome back, Drunk Jack. We haven't seen him in a while.
I ain't going nowhere. I'll be back. I'll still do shows here. Love support. Fuck you, Tyrese. I'm just playing. Don't get mad. I come to Freeport trying to get bound, motherfucker. Come where I'm at. That's the jungle.